Greetings everyone and welcome back to Project Zomboid. I am still here with Carol. I've hauled in all of the loot from the car in these bags, and I'm kind of debating on either getting it sorted and having a chill time, or, and bear with me, we could just put a bunch of weapons in the car and some food and like go on an adventure, which sounds way more fun in the immediate sense, because as I learned walking up the street to the gas station last episode, we've kind of, not really completely secured, but we've definitely cleared this main strip, which means that the bulk of the commercial side of Rosewood, rather than the residential that's further to the northwest or the southeast, the commercial sector of it is kind of now belonging to Carol. So if I wanted to settle in and do a bunch of long-term stuff, I could, but I also do really want to see what the rest of the map has for us with the new towns that I've never been to. And there is also a part of me that's like, I kind of want to do something risky because it's now been 2 weeks since Build 42 came out in the stable version, and there are mods that I could be playing that might be really fun. And given, like, there's been some struggle, and obviously I died earlier in this series, there's been some struggle, but honestly, maybe I could use a little more struggle. Maybe I want to tweak the settings to make the game a little bit harder. I'm not 100% sure on any of that yet, but that might be the case. So I think for now, we're just going to grab some of our various weapons. We'll leave David the Gnome here in this bag. If we come back, maybe we'll set him up somewhere so that he can protect us. And just gonna make sure that we have, some bags of chips and stuff in our bag for the journey. We'll go ahead and just eat. How are we on body weight, honestly? Oh, we're trending downward. Well, because we're trending downward, let's just fill up on this stew for starters. Grab that. We can actually just take the whole pot with us, throw it in our inventory. We'll need a pot to boil water and stuff wherever we might go. Maybe, we could go to the new Rosewood prison. That's also super close by, and it could be good loot. But again, I think they actually may have nerfed the prison a bit. I suspect, because I've looked at the map at this point, I think they may have moved to the armory deeper into the prison so you can't access it without, properly doing some combat, which is neither here nor there. I suppose it's fair. Okay, wrench, tire pump, screwdriver, all good things to have, and we're drowsy. It's 3 p.m. and she needs a nap. Dang it. Then we're not necessarily leaving today, but there we go. We've loaded up on weapons. We've got our empty stew pot in our bag. We have matches or something that we can start a fire with. Yeah, we have a matchbox, we have matches. Okay, so we're basically set for short-term adventure. So for now, let's lay down. Let's go into our little secure bedroom area here. We'll do a little sleep and see where we are whenever we wake up. Okay, 9 p.m. Power is still on. Baffling. The water is out. So we do have that going. Let's drink. Let's refill our water bottle, if any. Okay, now we're good on that end. Let's get out into the wide world and see what we can find. I think part of what's got me in this particular run is that because I didn't start with a goal other than to kind of teach and explain the early game, I've now run out of such goals and things to teach that are early game related. Honestly, to be in the late game, all you'd have to do now is put a generator in here. We have the lake nearby for water. Put a generator at the gas station. Find the magazine to operate a generator. You gotta have the requisite knowledge. And then after that, you have fuel and you have power at home, and then you're just kind of good. All you have to do is find food. And we have a whole town worth of food, as long as we're willing to loot residential buildings. But I think I'm going to follow my heart here. We're going to take our little blue car up to the gas station, get it fueled, maybe kill a few zombies, and then we're going to go out west. Upper left, kind of west. So I think I'm just going to get out into the world and see how it goes. We've got the sleeping bag, food, water, equipment. Oh, I think I just drove past the gas station. Did I? What is this parking lot? This is a very big parking lot. What did they do they put a Gigamart in my Rosewood. What? Rosewood is no longer a small town. Jeez, okay, that's a West Point-sized store. Okay, just real quick, since we're here, we have to have a look. Again, we're here for the adventure. I had no idea this giant store was here. Look at all those shelves. Like, again, if we were just going to stay in Rosewood, we're probably good for a while, if even half or a third of that is food. So that's really good. Okay, we have our dust mask on, so we're good there. As usual, we're going to try and get in a few kills with the axe. So I'd like that to be the secondary skill. Because axes also have a lot of crafting utility, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, definitely not liking using a fire axe without the lumberjack perks. They have an innate that gives them faster swing speed, so this is feeling real slow. But yeah, there are enough mods now. We got vehicle mods. I think Raven Creek has been ported over kind of unofficially. And there are some other mods I found that I really want to try. So we may start over. I might also fiddle with sandbox settings to turn like the power and water off faster. Maybe turn up the helicopter spawns just to add more pressure. We'll see. Or maybe it's time to try extinction difficulty, as so many people have been trying to convince me to do. But for now, let's live in the moment for a little while. Let's see what's in this Gigamart here. But yeah, having just a giant store like this, plus the water, the lake at the Rosewood Fire Department, is huge, honestly. It elevates Rosewood in my mind from being a starter town to being like a destination. Got fresh food on the racks still. That's kind of the other thing, is just the days are long and I've been doing relatively well, at least on the second character. Okay, soap. Yeah, there we go. Split peas, chickpeas. We're gonna grab a bag of those. Actually, let's see. Can we get like a shopping bag from the register? There's one mod that hasn't been around for a while that I do kind of miss, which is the shopping carts mod. I really liked that when it was around. No grocery bags in any of these containers. Okay, maybe we can get a garbage bag or something. Do I have any garbage bags in my bag? Since we can't shop in style, we can shop with garbage bag. Okay, there we go, garbage bag. And as we walk, we will get our endurance back. Let's grab everything that looks good. Soap, some long-term food that won't spoil. You could also think of this as like us getting out of town, right? Although respawns are technically off, so a whole like uncooked macaroni. Okay, that's new. So we've survived the initial panic and now we're leaving off to further adventure, or perhaps to a safe place. I don't know. I don't know what's out there. I don't know how the spawns and stuff have changed. So yeah, lots of food, lots of cleaning supplies and brooms and toothbrushes. So much food, which tells me that yes, definitely this is a good supply stop spot for all future runs, given how easy it was to get in here, right? I was kind of hoping there would be maybe a rack with tools and stuff. Ooh, kitchen knife. That's kind of something. It used to be in Gigamarts, there would be like a row for every item type, so there would be a row of food, a row of tools, a row of like fishing and camping gear sometimes, that kind of thing. That does not seem to be the case in this particular store. Hot sauce, barbecue sauce. Let's grab all the condiments, because who knows when we'll see them again. We got clothing racks. Do I have a jacket or something in my bag? I don't know how serious the weather is in this version. Sure, we'll grab one of these pristine, like, shell suit jackets. I doubt we're gonna be, in this run until winter or anything. Ooh, starting a run in winter. That could be an idea, right? That might give us some challenge. Because if we start later in the apocalypse using that setting, in addition to it being super cold, probably all of the fresh food we're seeing would be spoiled, which would of course make the basics of staying alive a little harder for a while, or force me to actually learn how to forage and farm till I could get the combat and the looting going again. Okay, so basically this whole interior has been food and like bathroom supplies. Yeah, just so many toothbrushes and stuff this whole time. And I guess that's the loot now. So I'm gonna scroll through the frozen stuff for the cold aisle here. Yes, butter. Butter is what we need. Butter does not go bad, and it is just very good being mixed into everything. Okay, I think we're kind of overburdened, which is why we haven't recovered exertion. Can we get maybe some ice cream? There's no ice cream in these freezers, only sadness. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, all of the fruit and stuff is actually starting to go stale. So, one more orange. It might be the last fresh orange we see, unless we find someone's garden to raid. Okay, back up to our crummy little car. Our trunk isn't going to hold everything, so we are just going to hop in, click on one of the rear seats, and put the bag back there. And then slip out the passenger side, because we have a zombie. Hello, zombie. Since it's just one... Oh, what are you doing? You get stuck? Come here. Come here, let's talk. I wish to negotiate. Oh, or you could fall down. That's also an option. Down you go. Dion Koenig, you lived a good life. I'm honestly tempted, because it's still nighttime. I'd like to fix my character's sleep cycle. Maybe we can find somewhere in here, somewhere quiet, to set up the sleeping bag and just kind of chill safely. Honestly, the biggest thing in Build 42 that I was excited for was the sleeping bags. They were, for a long time, a really, like, buggy kind of mod that hadn't been updated in a while. It's good to see official sleeping bags in the game. Okay, unpack, place her down there. Now, unfortunately, we don't have, like, a laying down animation for the sleeping bags, so we just kind of... Oh, we're not tired enough to sleep. Awesome. Do I have sleeping pills? Can I fix this manually? I can. We have sleeping pills, so let's take those. And now we will certainly be tired enough to sleep very soon. Ooh, okay, in the side room, I have plunger, screwdriver, so there's some stuff around. Just take that screwdriver, see what else. Tarp, I think there used to be a way to make a tent from a tarp. I don't know if that's still the case. Cut tarp, make tarp sling bag. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. That's good to know. Let's see, in crafting, what do we need to make a tent? A tarp, some stakes, wooden rod, long stick. Okay, so fairly easy stuff to acquire. We could also always just sleep in the car if we're out in the woods, which is probably going to be safer, because we have the door and the windows to protect us. But alright, we can now sleep. Ooh, we get discomfort from the sleeping bag. Okay, that's fair. Bit of anxiety, bit of sadness. Okay, and this was a high-quality sleeping bag, but when I went to sleep on it, it says comfort poor. And I think poor is as low as it can go. So, unless we combine the bag, I think, with a tent, I guess it's not going to really matter what the quality of the sleeping bag is, unless there's a very poor quality sleep that can be had. If I get a hold of another different quality sleeping bag this run, we'll experiment. Alright, and we're here in the store still, so let's see if we can snag, fresh mango for breakfast. Alright, stuffed my pockets full of some fresh food, and we are done, I think, for now with Gigamart. It's time to go onward to adventure. Let's go, Carol. It's time to drive west. Or rather, it's time to fuel up the car and then drive west. Ooh, the car is noticeably slower and harder to maneuver now. This is the car we have. I'm keeping it. I don't feel like fiddling with checking cars in the lot and stuff right now. When this one dies, we'll get another. That's kind of my thought. Unless I get super lucky, right, and we just find a perfect durable truck that's got all the fixings and a key waiting for me, right? And also, giant little gas station that we could shop at if we needed even more stuff. But since the car is struggling to move now, I don't think we're going to do anything like that. Just going to get in here, refuel from gas pump, call it good. Please don't chomp me. I can hear you on my left. Please don't chomp. Nope, I hit the vehicle button. Nope, let me out. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. I did not, in fact, get chomped. Down you go, buddy. Yep, I fat-fingered it, but I lived. So, I'll take it. Back to filling her up. Okay, car's filled up. Let's get out of here. Now that we're on the move, we don't necessarily... Oh, some of the food that I'm carrying literally went stale in the time it took to drive up here. Let's just drop all that. Those zucchinis and stuff can just be gone. I guess I'll just start eating the rest of it now. And now we're off, driving beyond the bounds of my knowledge. Let's get out there and see what we find. Eat all of our fresh food. There we go. And almost immediately, we're hitting, like, turn-offs to houses. I don't know. I think we're gonna go further. So I'm pretty sure we want to go to, like, a whole... Oh, yeah, that road would take us back down to the trailers. Okay, so we're not even, like, really out of town yet. But yep, it doesn't normally hit me just how big the world is until I try and traverse it. We've been going for like a couple minutes now. Oh, there's a turnoff. That's a road. How far have we made it? All the way here. And there is, a lot of map out this way to go. But yeah, we'll stick to the big road. Surely we're gonna see like a big road sign or something. The main towns normally have those. So surely the new towns will have them as well. That's the hope. Now I've been driving for like 3 minutes straight. Oh man, yeah, we still have a ways to go. I passed a turnoff there. Hollis Back Road. Okay, that probably goes to Fallis Lake. There's this little turnoff. And you know what? We're already on an adventure, and I know we want to go toward the upper left. So we're just going to go down this road and see what happens. Wherever we end up is wherever we end up. Ooh, giant trailer. We don't need a giant trailer, though. Especially given how difficult to handle this vehicle is with just a bag of trash in it. Oh, Oh, do you see him? There's a sheep. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is, top edge of the screen. That's the first sheep I've ever seen in-game. We can't really do much for him right now. He's in the pen with the zombies, so... And I'm not in a position to, you know, bring him back to a safe place. So he's just gonna have to make it on his own, just like we are. Goodbye forever, sheep. We'll probably never see you again. Ooh, fences, mailbox. Again, after I've been driving for like a few minutes in-game, I'm normally like out of game bored. There's no boredom Moodle, but I get bored. And it's like, man, I want to do stuff. Ooh, chicken building. Oh, I hear chickens. They're in the pens. Garage, house. It's only 9 a.m. though. I don't think we necessarily need to stop here. And stopping would of course involve fighting. Which, oh no, this road does not continue. This just ends in like a little grain silo, I think is what that might be. I'm not sure about the grate in front of it though. It's been a while since I've been on any IRL farmland. Not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe that's the giant tube that chickens are dispensed out of. But okay, so this is interesting. This is definitely new territory. This did not exist here. Like this degree of this area out here did not exist at all. It was just uncharted wilderness, if I remember correctly. So we're definitely into the new stuff, but where's the town? Let's explore a little further. Worst case, we can always double back to this chicken place and rest here if needed. Definitely looks like we're out in the farmland. Ooh, what do we have here? Speedy Go. Gas station-y place? What is this? Car wash? Mechanic shop? I'm gonna go with mechanic shop. And where there is a mechanic shop, it means we're probably getting closer to civilization. Also, I see the zombie density increasing. Ooh, bridge. Bridge. Bridge to somewhere. Corpses. Ooh, I kind of remember this. Oh man, I forget the name, but this is one of the places I think you could spawn here back when Build 42 was in Unstable. See a generator by that burger joint to the south. Lots of trailers. Okay, I asked for civilization and I definitely got it. So I guess we could stop here and poke around. If nothing else, so that I can not be constantly driving forever. For those watching, of course, it's edited down, but that was a 7-minute drive. IRL time. Okay, we're not going to mess around with the fire axe here. We're going to go straight in. Our best weapon. Get out the beta blockers. Take those. This is going to be a bit of a fight. And if the helicopter hits during it, we're probably going to be big sad and big dead. We'll see. Oh my. Okay. That's a couple zombies. Fear not. I am a professional. Okay, get some distance. Is this a half fence or a full fence? Do they hop over? They do, they flow over. Okay, good to know. Again, fence combat can be effective, but I'm not very good at it. Let's just keep kiting. Striking. Gingerly, a little bit. We're basically trying to keep isolating like 1 to 2 of the horde at a time. Like here, there's just a couple, so we can get in a swing on each, and then back off. Jog over to where there's just a few. Work on them. And in this way, as long as we don't run out of exertion, or until we run out of exertion anyway, we should be in a good position. Maybe we should have... I taste regret. Maybe we should have stopped at the chicken place and gotten set up there. Boom, 1 down. Many to go, though. Alright, keep using the car to kind of split them up, drag them out. The other danger with just rolling up to a place like this is I don't know where we can go to, like, safely catch our breath. I don't know how far we need to run to do that. So our best bet if we have to escape is to try and... Oh, there's the exertion moodle. That was fast. Our best bet if we have to escape is to ball them all up and put a building between us and them and see if we can then get in our car. So we can sit in the car and drive around until we're rested. Or we maybe should double back to one of those farmhouses, but now I know. Now I know there are many zombies in this sleepy-looking little town. Okay, let's keep dragging them. We basically want to gather all of them up and get them 20 to 30 tiles away from the car. What I'm actually going to... Oh, there was a bite animation. I'm walking away, so it missed. Success. We're just going to walk them like this. This is maybe a very stress-inducing technique if you're not used to it, but this is advanced horde management. We're just going to take them over here. Kite them in such a way with this little serpentine. They're behind the building, and then we're going to run around the building. Some of them are going to de-aggro. That's what we want. It's going to buy me time to start the engine once or twice. Okay, an engine started on the second try, so now we can back off. And because of all that walking, our exertion noodle is gone. But I now know, even if we try and loot this seemingly isolated building, we're in over our heads. So we leave all those zombies back there. We double back until we find somewhere that looks more safe or less zombie. There's a bunch of benches we could rest at. There's a little barbecue grill there. The river is right there for water. There's a gas station. Honestly, that gas station might make a nice, like, house. It has the garage. It has an upstairs. Yeah, I like the look of that. But I don't know if we can fight the 7 and or more zombies involved to secure it. So let's take this little road and see where it takes us. Ooh, tiny little house right here. This could be perfect as our jumping off point. It has an upstairs. As long as there's like a room we can stick the sleeping bag in, we'll have somewhere we can, you know, rest and recover. I don't remember if I brought... Honestly, I didn't prepare for the journey very carefully. Okay, I do have a hacksaw. I do have the fire axe. So theoretically, we might be able to board up a window if needed. Let's hop in here. And stealth feels more effective in this build, so... we have to. Sneaky. Let's creep out here. Okay, a few more zombie soup, little fire pit as well. Nice, very scenic. Let's work on these guys. And we're experiencing panic. In-game panic. Let's go ahead and take some beta blockers. Again, patiently, we'll just kite them around. I have caffeine pills and stuff. If our character actually gets tired instead of just exerted, we're prepared. Pretty well prepared for like a small combat like this. Even after our failed attempt to breach whichever town this is. Okay, down you go, down you go. None of that. But yeah, secure this little house. And I don't know. I don't know, because I do want to play with mods. I do want to explore new territory. That one coming toward me. Maybe she'll de-aggro if I go around the corner. Oh, the TV's on. That's no good. That'll attract them. So yeah, I don't know if I want to continue this run or if this is where Carol retires. But I think it would probably be good in the long term to get some mods installed and figure that out. Maybe tweak the settings a little now that I have a better idea of how the game plays here on the default Apocalypse difficulty. I think something between this and the harder difficulties is where I want to be. But if you have any thoughts on that, if you'd like to see this run absolutely continue unmodded, let me know. If you like the idea of starting over with mods, or making the run harder or easier, or focusing on different aspects of play, let me know in the comments. And I will gather all that feedback over the next day or two and see what can be done and where I would like to go next. But again, we're also here in new territory, which I do want to explore. I guess you could say, in summary, that I'm conflicted about what I'd like to do and how I'd like to play. Oh, we are not going up the stairs. That was interesting. We're walking through the TV. The TV should be solid. It should be occupying space. That's weird. I assume it's because it's next to the railing. So it's going to allow us to jump over the railing? Yeah, and then we fall down really weirdly. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Ooh, I hear one. Oh, yeah, there she is. Hey. Hey, come on. Ooh. Oh, we almost died. I didn't realize we were still in stealth mode, so we moved slower than I anticipated. Okay, come down the stairs. Come down the stairs. This is the worst thing. Is being on the stairs, knowing there's a zombie at the top, but being unable to see them because of how the game's tiling works. There she is. Okay, back it up. Oh yeah, that's something we could cover really quickly. Oh, no. No, don't break that window. I need that window. Don't break that window. Come on, out here. So as long as we're backing up, watch this. We might die demonstrating, but I'm in the attack pose, and as long as I back up, keep backing up bravely, she can't chomp me. Her attack can't reach. That's something to remember as you're playing, is as long as you're doing good and you're backing up and you have... do I even have Nimble 1? Oh my gosh, I did that with no levels in Nimble? Okay, that's way better. It used to take a level or two of Nimble to do that confidently, but at no levels of Nimble. Okay, that's good. That makes this easier. So just keep backing up. And don't do anything that would, like, stutter your movement. I want to say I hear one breathing in here, but... Oh, yep, I was right. Hey, I want to use this bedroom, so you're gonna have to vacate. Hey. Hey. Hey, yep, come on. Come on. Yep, down. Out the door, don't get caught on that window. You got caught on the window. Come on. Same plan as the last one. Being very particular about not getting corpses in the house, that way we have somewhere to recover from the bad smell of the bodies. It's basically the plan. I've read on Reddit that you can apparently, if you just go up a vertical level, that also will do it. But closing ourselves in an interior like this should also do the trick as well. There, we finally secured a house. Well, I say secured very loosely, but that gives me somewhere to sleep, an actual bed. Ooh, and there's sheets in here. Let's grab both of those sheets really quick. That's something we can do very easily. Right-click on the window, add the sheet, click on the sheet above the window to close it down, and that's going to leave us completely concealed in here, which is perfect. Okay, so again, I'm tempted to both continue this run, but I'm also tempted to focus in on starting a modded run, maybe a challenge run. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the Zomboid. As always, I really enjoy playing it. If you've been supporting the channel through the YouTube memberships or through the Patreon page, link down in the description, thank you so much for your continued support.